In this tutorial, we are going to take a look at settings and some of the better settings to check out and to set up. So once again, as you can see, we're in our mail, and I'm going to go over to the gear over here, which says settings, and click on it. Slide down to settings. And we're going to take a look at, first of all, in the general, what might be. Now, again, I would recommend looking at all the settings and personalizing your whole setup. But there's some that I would like to have stand out. One of the settings is the undo send, and I'm going to talk about this in a moment in labs, where you can enable this lab, where if you send an email, and then you change your mind, you can actually undo it. And right here in general, you can set it, you can enable it, and then change the time. How long do you want it? You can go up to 30 seconds before that you could undo the send. That is an excellent lab to use. Another thing I would recommend is down here under signatures. Now the signature is great that you can set up, and it always puts it at the bottom of your email. So then that saves you time, and so it's something you might want to do. And also later on, if you're on vacation and you want a responder that sends back to people that email you that you are on vacation, this would also be something to check out. So these are some of the general settings that you would want to take a look at. You can change the number of conversations per page and up that to more if you'd like. So lots of choices, take a look at them. The other thing that a lot of people ask about is, what about the web clip that goes across the top? I'd like to get rid of it. Well, here we have web clips, and to get rid of the web clip, you can uncheck that, and that is it. You're all set. So now let's go to labs and take a look at a couple labs that I highly recommend. The first one is right side chat. Now these are alphabetical. The ones I've enabled are at the top, but if you're going to look for right side chat, you go down to the R's. Right side chat moves the chat box from this side, which gets in the way of your labels, over to the right side. So I recommend that lab. The other one is the one I already said, the undo send, and enable that, and what it sets up is, what will happen is when you send an email, a little box will pop up right in this area here that says the word undo, that you could click on it, and if you again in general set that time, it'll be there for the amount of times you want, so you can undo it. And there are other labs there, and I would recommend going through. Some people like the auto advance, so they can go from email to email without going back into the inbox. That's the auto advance. Another one I've seen that people like is down towards the bottom here. Is signature tweaks, and it moves your signature up and above things. So again, there are many more labels, as you can see. Take a look at what works for you. So those are the different settings that you can work with and to change. So check out through the settings and see what makes it easier and better for you to personalize. This ends this tutorial.